Okay, YouTube, got the 196 finished. Found this here air filter in the back. That's gonna be the last edition. Made this here little like a filter cone type deal out of like old. These are pegs off of our couches. The little pegs that go underneath the couches. You see, this is another one I had started. But so that's there. Let's see if we can get a look in there. It's working. Um, got this filter that goes on there. I'm pretty much go over what I've done to it. Um, I bought this engine off of Facebook Marketplace. So yeah, I bought this thing off of Facebook Marketplace for $10. It was just like a bare block. No pull start, no. Let me see, no pull start, no flywheel. It had a gas tank, not this one. Um, had a stock pipe on it. Didn't have a carburetor. Um, it was pretty much stripped. But this is an engine that I had for a while that I ended up blowing up, which is a 196. So I bought it. It was $10, and I put everything off of mines on it. This here was all on mines. I made this pipe out of a bicycle fork. I had that clutch down there laying around. Case vent to the valve cover. Um, my problem was I blew out a seal on this side when I first started up because I did get it to run. I had this bolt in this hole, so now I got a one-way check valve. See the arrow on it, it's going the right way. But let's go over it. It was rusty in the cylinder, so I had to soak it with vinegar and get it to free up. The motor came with a metal cam, so I think it's a different cam they put in the 196. I used my head, which is ported off of my engine. It's got 22 valve springs in it, 22-pound valve springs. I ported this head. Um, it's got a thin gasket on it. Um, I just made this little cone filter holder out of that thing. Found me a filter in the backyard. This is the gas tank off of that motor. This is the gas cap off of the tank that came with this motor, but it had a hole in it. So this is what we got going on. But this is all put back together and working. I started it. It runs. I got my valve lash set at 002. A little tighter than normal, but it runs decent. Get a little extra lift, I guess. I had initially ordered this carburetor and air filter setup, but it runs decent with the stock one on there. I upgrade that a later day. That's pretty much it. I had to put a seal in it. The original seal is in that cover that came off of this engine. Um, but it ended up blowing the seal out behind the flywheel and making a lot of oil go everywhere. But I took the seal out of this engine and put it in there. And when like the old seal that was in it just would slide in and out. I had to bang the seal out of this motor in it. So I'm good there, should be. I haven't ran it again yet. I've been waiting on this check valve. Now I got the check valve. So I might run it today. But yeah, it's done. Pretty much got no money in this thing. $10. Made this pipe. But yeah, used all of the parts off of this thing. I blew up. Now it's just a jig, make pipes with different little stuff like that. But yeah, so just letting you guys know that this 196 I bought for $10 has been built with old parts laying around, and it should run decent due to the ported head, flat, thin gasket. I didn't put the flat top piston in it. But yeah, it's back together and I'm ready to go. Yeah, it doesn't have a kill switch on the front of it like a Predator, so I gotta figure out a kill switch. That's it though.